Okay, there has been a significant change in everything now. And spending the night last night, one of many nights that I have spent waking up sick to my stomach because the stress level is just, they're on top of me. And I'm starving. And all of the shit that's happening. And so I got up this morning and decided to journey. At about 6 o'clock this morning, decided to journey. And went to heaven and asked heaven, what the fuck do you want me to do? And I was told the same 3 words I have been told repeatedly for a long time now. But this morning, it was said in such a way, and those 3 words were, take your place. This is significant because most of you don't have a fucking clue, because heaven is only someone you focus on when you want something. And it's not a real thing. God is like a genie or a fairy godmother or an overindulgent parent. For me, when I'm told to take my place, this is what I'm being told. I'm supposed to expel the love that I have in my heart and let the darkness just take over and focus on the anger and rage of the dark. I said, they raised me to be the vessel for the Antichrist. What heaven wants from me is really no different. It's just on a bigger scale. And for me to expel the love in my heart, what most people don't realize is, for 58 years, I have struggled to keep love in my heart. Because the honest truth is, I've never had much love in my life. I grew up with my father and my stepmother who were killing kids and fucking psychotic. My stepmother was just a violent, mean ass bitch. My father spent after they made me light that dude on fire, my father and stepmother did everything they could to try and convince me to kill myself. Throughout my whole growing up, through my whole teenage years, that's what I went through. Not a lot of love with that, let me tell you. A family. My only living sister now went out of her way to protect that fucking stepmother of ours who's a child-killing bitch. So there wasn't a lot of love there. 20 years of marriage. I was in one of the most abusive relationships you could be in. I was so glad to get away, but not enough love, not a lot of love there. So I have spent 58 years struggling to fill my heart with love because it was easy for me to just let it go. And that's what heaven has required of me. Take your place. So this morning I did. This morning I have. And crossed a line that can never be uncrossed. I'm in territory now that there's no going back. No do-overs. I'm where I'm at. What I've realized in all this situation is that people are fucking entertained with child killers. They are. They're entertained by child killers. Let me give you a perfect fucking example. Isaac Cappy tries to expose this group. Goes out of his way. Certainly not a perfect dude, but at least he was trying to do the right thing. people were all focused on Isaac. Oh my God, Isaac, he's so great. He's so wonderful. Then they fucking murder him. And you know what people did? They couldn't give up their entertainment. So instead of focusing on Isaac, they focused on the Dead Isaac Cappy Club. And for 4 fucking years, they've been all involved with the Dead Isaac Cappy Club, all of the fucking entertainment that the Dead Isaac Cappy Club has offered. And then I come along about a year and a half ago, and now the focus is on me. Oh, I'm fighting. But what I realized is that people are fucking entertained with child killers. So let me tell you the line I crossed this morning. There are 4 people who need to be very concerned. And this is only the beginning, because now that I've done it, there's no going back. So I might as well just go forward. But let me explain to you what I did, since everyone is fucking entertained with child killers. And now the focus is on me. It's my job to entertain everybody. So here is my little gift to everybody so you can all be entertained. Elon Musk, you revel in the pain and suffering and anguish that you're causing right now. You revel in it. So what I did this morning was I went on to the other side and simply collected up all the energy that pain and anguish, because on the other side, it's energy. And I collected all of that up. And then I put it in your little fucking brat that you had in the Oval Office. Not because I think you give a shit about him, because you paraded him around like a fucking object. But people know he exists now, and now they can watch. I did the same thing to your son that I did to Johnny Depp. Same thing. And now people can watch, be entertained with it. Donald Trump. You were pretty easy because your daddy pledged his soul to me. Not only did he pledge his soul, but all those who came before him and all those who came after. So you were really easy. So I did the same thing. All that pain and suffering and anguish that you're reveling in causing. I collected all that up and stuck it in your son, Barron. I know you don't give a shit about him. He's more of a threat to you than anything. But your wife, Melania, he's her whole world. Her whole world. And there's no laws against casting. What I'm doing, I just sit in my own little home. I don't even have to leave my front door to do it. So everyone can watch. Be entertained. But I didn't just do it on a macro level. I did it on a micro level too. Because people in my town, they need to see too. So my old spiritual mentor, who was praying over me and telling me all about God and how I had to measure up to God, all the while you're trying to fuck me because you're working with the sheriff and the Dead Isaac Cappy Club. I did the same thing. All this pain and anguish that your group is so eager to inflict on everyone else, I put in your grandkids. And Neil Gross, Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Neil Gross, who has some sort of inclination of what I can fucking do. And I realized that when that Deputy Brown almost put his face through my glass storm door, trying to turn away from him when I simply went to go shake his hand. I told you to, since you're so eager to protect these child killers, to offer up your own fucking kids. You have. Because I did the same thing to them. I want people around me to see what I can do. What I can do. And now that I've crossed this fucking line, and when you all start to think about who is to blame for this, You can blame the felon Thomas and his little butt buddy, Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. I suggest, Doug, that you get your little smoky eye working, because you're going to need something to stop what's coming. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm no longer going to try and fit into a mold that everybody wants me to fit into. I'm supposed to be loving and God, and I'm supposed to just let everyone know about the new earth and make you all feel good and happy while you don't give a fuck about child killers. The thing about it is that they are killing me financially. I'm starving and it's causing anger. Starvation causes distress. They're doing the same thing to me they did to Isaac. Only I'm not Isaac. Isaac was convinced that they had fucked with his PayPal and his Venmo. When the truth was, nobody gave a fuck. No one was trying to help him. They didn't want to pay for the entertainment. They just wanted to be entertained. That's how it worked. But there's no laws against casting. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can send Neil on over. What are you going to do to stop it? You know? This is what I have fought against all my life. I didn't want to be this person. I didn't want to do it. And now heaven just keeps telling me, take your place, take your place, take your place. So I finally did it. Because casting on kids was never anything I ever wanted to do. Ever. But heaven's telling me I need to do it. And so therefore, I hope you're all fucking entertained. And Doug, the last time I did a live, I had so many fucking emails. Well, Dougie, you better fucking get your little smoky eye going. You better put your little horned hat on, pour all the milk all over everyone, pull your fucking dick and balls and put it on any goddamn headstone you want. But you ain't gonna stop it. Heaven wanted me to take my place. And now I have. And there's no going back. There's no do-overs. And the shit that I have done has had an effect on me. I knew it was going to have an effect on me. I knew it was going to have an effect on me. And not a good one. You know? I was trained to be the vessel for the Antichrist. So why the fuck anyone thinks I'm all about fucking rainbows and lollipops, I don't understand. I just don't get it. But you wanted to be fucking entertained, so here you go. Be entertained. And now that I've crossed this line, there's no going back. So it's just gonna get worse from here. It's just going to get worse. There's no going back for me. I've given myself completely to all of this and didn't want to. I didn't want to. I have fought heaven because for me, all I've ever wanted was love. That's all I ever wanted. For me, for everyone else. That's all I've ever wanted because I never fucking had it. That's all I've ever wanted. But it's not meant for me, obviously. But you want to cause pain and anguish for everyone else? Okay. You reap what you sow. And heaven wants me to give it back. And Michael Aquino and his group were the ones who actually fucking taught me how to do it. You know? I can't tell you how heartbroken I am that I actually ended up having to do this morning. And again, you can thank the felon fucking Thomas and the whole goddamn Dead Isaac Cappy Club and Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple, because they've gone out of their way to make sure this fucking happens. Their attacks, I'm tired of it. They can murder my friends and laugh about it, and Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff does nothing. Well, how about I get taken out, you know? Now he's going to have a little bit more to focus on than me and the Dead Isaac Cappy Club. Because what's coming for his kids, he ain't going to like. And I don't know how it's going to play out. All I asked for is that the pain and suffering and anguish that they're causing gets delivered to their kids. And that's scriptural. You can bitch all you want. I didn't fucking write the scripture. You forfeit your soul to the darkness 3 to 4 generations. Get your whole bloodline goes into the goddamn dark. The whole bloodline goes into the dark. But keep an eye on Elon Musk's son and Barron Trump. And in town, keep an eye on fucking Neil. He's at work now, but chances are, better call your fucking best friend, Doug Mesner. Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. He can get his little smoky eye going, and he'll pour the milk on you, and he'll put his little horn hat on, and he'll pull his dick and balls out. Thomas has already fucking emailed me this morning. So they just want to keep up. So the more I fucking suffer, the more suffering I'm going to dish out. That's how it's going to fucking work anymore. And the line has been crossed. There's no going back now. I've tried to not do this for years. I didn't want to do it. But this morning when I went to go ask heaven why I have been forsaken, heaven told me, take your place. And now I have. Now I have. So my suggestion for you, everyone, you better fill your fucking hearts with love. Because if you don't, it's the only thing that's going to save you from the dark. And I'm a lot meaner than I ever used to be now. Now that I've had to focus on kids. But people are fucking entertained with child killers. They're entertained by people who fucking hurt kids. Dude, you're not Lori King's boyfriend. She was married, dickhead. I have done everything I can to expose Lori King, who Doug Mesner was all involved with. Amber Vollington came and got her. Drove 2.5 hours unannounced to get her, and she ended up dying the same weekend the second annual Ivory Garden Conference went on. Again, Dougie, and I know this is fucking you, better get that smoky eye going! Better use it! Put your little horn hat on! Ooh! Pour all the milk all over yourself that you can. Pull your dick and balls out. Go to every tombstone in the fucking place. You know? Dude, you're a liar. A liar. And I'm not going to block you. I'm going to leave it because I'm not keeping this up. I'm not staying on here very long. I'm so not in the mood. I'm so not in the mood. I'm fucking starving, don't have any money. The financials, they're doing to me exactly what they did to Isaac Cappy. And there's no one to help. So I took my fucking place. You know? And all of you, Elon, when you're bitching about the shit that's going to happen to your kid, and Donald Trump, and my little spiritual mentor, and Neil Gross, you can thank this fucking group. Doug Mesner, you know? You can retract all the shit you want, dude. Go ahead and retract all of it. Fucking pieces of shit. I am so fucking sick of dealing with child killers and those who are entertained by them. I've had it. I've had it. I've had it. And when you condemn yourself, you condemn your own fucking kids. So obviously you don't give a shit about your kids. So what does it matter? And that's scriptural. And I didn't write the scripture. Imagine that. You know? I've had it. But I just want to say this because I'm doing the same fucking thing I did with Johnny Depp. Same thing. The very next day when I did it, his mother died and Amber Volatin left him, and his life hasn't gotten any better. Doug Mesner, aka Lucian Greaves, the founder of the Satanic Temple, and the felon Thomas, you keep asking me to bring it. I'm fucking bringing it now. I'm fucking bringing it. You ain't gonna like it. Trust me. Trust me. You ain't gonna fucking like it. And Neil is gonna watch this and know that I am not fucking kidding. You can look in my fucking eyes. I am dead serious. I've had enough. You want to revel in fucking hurting kids? Okay. Okay. Let me show you how the dark can respond. And it's done now. I've crossed a line I never wanted to cross. Have never crossed before, but it's done now. So I might as well just go forward. I'm in the dark right along with the rest of them. And so they can have fun. Again, you better ask Doug to get his little smoky eye going. Wear his little horn hat, pour all the milk all over, have as many gay guys and gay women kiss each other that they possibly fucking can, and go naked. Put your whole fucking bare ass and your balls and your dick on any fucking tombstone you need to think is gonna help you. Chances are it ain't. But it's over and done with. And the more you make me suffer now, the worse I'm gonna get. Because I'm done. I'm done turning the other cheek. My cheek is gone. There's just bone now. And I'm not turning the other cheek anymore. You want the fucking dark? You revel in the dark? Let me give you the goddamn dark. I'm really fucking good at it. And with that said, I'm out of here.